Hey you guys, Sean33 here. Today I just wanted to do a quick little rant about something that's kind of aggravating me. Just a little bit of a rant about retail stores and stuff like that. So anyway, I just got back from the mall not too long ago, and I also stopped by Walmart on the way back. I went out with my family. My mom was looking for some purses and stuff. Whatnot. And I went in Walmart and I decided I was looking for the Rimmel, what is it? Mattifying, like pore reduce. I don't know what it is, but it's the primer, like the matte primer from Rimmel. And they also have like a discount on it on Ibotta. I was looking for that, but we didn't have it at my Walmart. So I ended up going to get some things. I'm going to be doing a DIY video shortly. I don't know if it's going to be today or it might be tomorrow, but I have this cute little DIY that I want to do. It's like a replica of something that's bought in store, but I end up finding the pieces at Walmart. So it's really inexpensive for the retail price. So I know you guys are probably looking forward to that. But anyway, the thing that made me mad is I want to talk about cashiers and discounts or not believing you when you tell them the price of an item or something like that. So anyway, my Walmart has been putting a lot of stuff on rollback lately. Like, I mean, food, clothes, jewelry, makeup, everything has been on rollback lately. I don't really know why, if it's something going on nationwide or if it's just at this particular Walmart, because I've only seen it at this Walmart and not any other ones. But anyway, I stopped at the makeup and I saw that they had some lipsticks and stuff on rollback. So they have the Wet and Wild, I think it's like the Moisture Luxe or something lipstick, and they're usually, it differs from Walmart to Walmart in different stores, but I know at one Walmart they're usually like $127 for these lipsticks. But I lifted the little sticker or whatever. It's not a sticker, but they have like on the shelves, they have like the little lift up compartment where you lift it up and has a price under it. Excuse me. And I lifted that and it said 50 cents. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get some of these are only 50 cents or whatever. And I got one. I found one. I'm not even going to show it. I'll show it later or whatever. And, I was getting ready to go because we were with another family member. We had just left the mall and kind of in a rush. So I go to the register to pay for my stuff, and I got the pieces for the DIY and the lipstick. So I scanned my other stuff. I went to the self-checkout. After I scanned the lipstick came up as like, it was like $2 and something. And I was like, oh, this said 50 cents at the back. I told the cashier, like the attendant or whatever. And she's like, well, it's the price that it comes up. I think thought I was talking about my other items, like my little craft parts or pieces or whatever. And I was like, oh no, that's 98 cents. I know that's that price. I was like, I'm talking about the lipstick. And she's like, oh no, if it comes up this price, it's the price. I'm like, but on the back there at the makeup, like it's on the shelf. On the shelf, it has a little rollback tag that says 50 cents. And she's like, well, it comes up as the price that it's supposed to be. So if it's coming up as this price, that's what it's supposed to be or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. Now, I've never worked at Walmart personally, but I did work at Sam's Club. I've worked at other retail stores. I worked at Target, places like that. And I know that sometimes things will come up as a different price in the computer. If it hasn't been changed yet, in the system, it'll come up as a different price. Or, sometimes it takes a while for the discount to come up. Like after you pay, it's different stuff like that. But usually I know that, things, if it's on the counter, like, if it's on the shelf as a price, usually they'll go back there and they'll, change it or they'll check it to make sure. But I knew for sure because it was on that, everything over there was on clearance. Everything was on rollback. Everything had the red stickers with a different price on everything over there. So, I mean, I'm not lying or whatever, but the lady just had like a nasty attitude. Like she didn't believe me, didn't believe what I was saying. Like I was lying or I was trying to dupe her. And I'm like, it's no big deal, because I'm used to paying $1 and something for this lipstick anyway. I usually pay like $1.27, I don't mind, but it comes up as like $2. And I'm like, I know that it's probably not going to be that price. So, she kept like trying to argue with me, like get, like, her attitude just really made me mad, like the way that she was acting or whatever. Like, you could tell she thought I was lying, and I'm like, I'm not lying or whatever. I was like, well, it just comes up as that price, because I was like, if it's not that price, then I'm gonna put it back, because I'm not paying $2.88 for, this little cheapo lipstick or whatever, when I know that it's a different price. So she's like, well, if you say so, I'm just gonna change it just to make you happy, but I'm gonna have to call and ask somebody if it's really that price. I'm like, okay, but I was getting kind of annoyed with the way that she was acting. So she told me to wait. I couldn't pay for my stuff until she checked the price or whatever for the rest of my stuff. So she went to another self-checkout register, and she called a manager or whatever to check it. So they're standing there. The manager's like on the phone or whatever, and I heard them say the name of the lipstick. Now I was waiting for my mom. My mom was at like the food court or whatever, and I had my mom's cart with her groceries in it, with her stuff in it, and I had my stuff. I'd already paid for all my stuff, so I was waiting for my mom to get done so I could do the rest. So I was sitting there for like a good 5 minutes, about 5 to 8 minutes. I was standing there waiting for her to give me the okay, like, oh, that is the price, or oh, that isn't the price, or whatever. So she was directing other people to go to the other lines around me. I was just waiting. Like, the little thing comes up on the self-checkout register. Like, if you take too long, it'll come up and it'll be like, are you still going to process this, this order or whatever? And I kept clicking yes, because I was waiting for her to tell me if that was the price or not. So after I stood there for at least 8 minutes, she comes over. She's like, sweetie, is there anything else that you need? With like a little annoyed voice or whatever. I'm like, no, ma'am, I was waiting for you to tell me if the lipstick was the price. She's like, I already did that. Did you not see me change the price? I told you. And I'm like, okay. I was like, but you said you had to call, to make sure. I'm just sitting here in my head. I'm like, now what is your attitude for, lady? And now it was an older lady. She was definitely elderly. And I don't believe in being disrespectful to my elders. That's not how I was raised. So I'm just like kind of annoyed by her attitude or whatever. So I click, and complete my transaction. And she just kept watching me and like rolling her eyes at me. And my thing is, I don't understand why people in retail stores, but my thing is, I don't understand why a lot of people at retail stores, I don't understand what the attitude problem is. It's not like I'm taking money out of your pocket. I don't know why a lot of people, they feel like people getting stuff for discounts or whatever is taking money out of their pockets or anything. It's not. And it's not like I took the item and, was like, oh, I'm going to get a refund on this, or, I'm going to get a discount on this. This was something that your store, marked down. I didn't, pick up something and say, oh, well, this is broken, so I want a discount. No, like Walmart, put the price on this. I didn't do anything. You guys put this price on here. I just want to get something for the price that it's marketed as. If it's marketed as one price, I shouldn't have to pay a whole $2 more for the item or whatever. So that's why I was annoyed. But I didn't like the way that she was talking to me, because having worked retail, I am very respectful. I understand how it can be. I understand how customers can be, but I was very nice. I've never been rude, because I don't like people being rude to me. That's who I am. I'm a very nice person. I'm very quiet. There are a lot of times when where I would have the right to be rude to somebody, but I still wouldn't, even if I had every right, because this is not who I am. And I didn't like the way that she treated me and the way she was talking to me, like I was lying or something. I didn't like that. And it's like, I have a family member who, they don't care about retail and like fast food workers. Like, you do one little thing wrong, like you don't smile at them, oh no, you're going to get cussed out and they're going to corporate to tattle on you. I'm not like that. Like, I understand everybody has their days. And I felt like I was just not treated right. I didn't like it. Her attitude was just so nasty. And I was just like, let me get out of here. Because it just really didn't make me feel good. And I was just ready to go. But anyway, I don't know why people act like that. It's like, I'm not taking money from you getting this at a discount. You're not losing anything by me getting this, So I don't know what the big deal was. But yeah, that's my little rant. It kind of put me in a sour mood for the rest of the afternoon, because I was really annoyed. I don't know why she was acting like that. And it really annoyed me. And she really needs to adjust her attitude. But yeah, that's just retail stuff you have to deal with. So thanks, guys, for watching. And I will be back with that DIY really soon. So bye, guys.